How does organum use harmony? If you're curious about how music evolved in the Middle Ages, you're about to uncover a fascinating piece of history. Let's talk about organum, a musical form that revolutionized the way people sang and heard music. Organum started in 9th century France and was built around Plainchant, also known as Gregorian chant. Imagine a single melody sung by a group of people. That's what Plainchant is. Now add another voice to this melody, and you have the beginnings of organum. In its earliest form, organum involved two voices, the main melody, called the vox principalis, and a second voice, the vox originalis, which was usually sung a perfect fifth or fourth above the main melody. This second voice wasn't written down. Instead, it was improvised by the singer. This method created a form of music called heterophony, where only one main melody was carried, but with added harmonies. As organum developed, different techniques emerged. One of these was parallel organum, where the second voice followed the main melody in parallel motion. This meant that if the main melody went up, the second voice went up by the same interval. Another technique was the use of a bourdon, or a supporting bass line, which added depth to the music. Later on, organum evolved into what's known as florid organum. Here, the second voice, or the organal voice, would sing multiple notes over a single sustained note of the main melody, known as the tenor. This could be anywhere from 2 to 6 notes sung over one note of the tenor, creating a rich and intricate sound. The innovations of composers like Leonin and Perotin were crucial in this development. They introduced rhythmic modes, which allowed music to break free from its strict ties to the text. This meant that music could have its own rhythm and structure, independent of the words being sung. In summary, organum uses harmony by adding one or more voices to a plainchant melody. These added voices can be sung in parallel motion, as a bourdon, or in a more complex florid style with multiple notes over a single sustained note. This early form of polyphony laid the groundwork for the complex musical structures we enjoy today.